welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to bring something kind of special for you. I've been using a new type of face mask probably for the last 3 weeks. I probably used it about 7 times. So I've had some experience with it, I would say. I think I've learned how to use it properly now, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So it is the Aztec Secret Healing Mask, and it is Aztec clay. It says the world's most powerful facial, deep pore cleansing, 100% natural calcium bentonite clay, and this is what it looks like. Now, I've used quite a bit of it. I've done a hair mask and I've also done multiple face masks, so I've used quite a bit. I got this off of Amazon for $12. It got to my house in about 2 days, so it was really, really nice. I've also heard from different people that you can get it from like your health food stores, that they sell them in there and they're pretty inexpensive as well, so you can get it from there. Now, I've used quite a bit of it. I've done a hair mask and I've also done multiple face masks, so I've used quite a bit. I got this off of Amazon for $12. It got to my house in about 2 days, so it was really, really nice. I've also heard from different people that you can get it from like your health food stores. Okay, so now on to the review of how the mask reacts to my skin. So once I put it on, it's very wet, it's very stinky. I do use it with apple cider vinegar. Per the directions, it's a way that you can use it. You can use apple cider vinegar. And what I will say is that it gets very hard. You won't be able to move your face much, as you shouldn't when it's being tucked on and cleaned. You should not be moving around a lot. That's something that I was told, so I don't do that anymore. It does say on here, feel your face pulsate. Now, yes, this is true. As your face is drying, you start to feel pulsating in your cheeks, in your face. It gets very tight. Your skin almost feels like it's being sucked in a little bit, and you can actually feel the warming. You can feel the blood going to your face, and you know that it is deep cleaning. The texture of this mask is it really just depends on how much of the mixture you mix with apple cider vinegar or water. You can make it as thick a paste as you want or as watery as you want. For me, it's kind of a middle. I like it thick, but a little on the runny side so that it's easier to apply. It is not clumpy if you make it a little more watery. Of course, if you don't add as much apple cider vinegar, it will be a little thicker and not necessarily clumpy, but very thick. So it's a little harder to spread out on your face. But overall, it's really smooth. I can use a makeup brush to put it on, as you guys are going to see as soon as I show you the demo. And yeah, I really like it. So I am not sponsored. I purchased this with my own money, and I again have been trying it. If you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, you will see that I have been using it, and I post almost every time I use it. So if you're not following me on there and you'd like updates on what I'm doing, you can go ahead and follow me on my social media links down below. Now let's go ahead and read the back of this bottle. It says, feel your face pulsate, 100% natural calcium bentonite green clay, Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. Facials, acne, body wraps, clay baths, foot soaks, chilled clay for knee packs, handy for insect bites. Enjoy the benefits of clay in your own home. Beautify and refresh just as Cleopatra used clay in her beauty ritual in ancient Egypt. 908 grams of healing clay make 20 to 30 facials. Use it once per week for the whole family. More often for teenagers with problem skin. Men love it too. Of course, for external use only. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how to apply this, how it dries, and how my skin looks after. So here I'm showing you guys my mixture. This is how I make it. I'm taking 1 tablespoon of the clay mask and putting equal parts of apple cider vinegar. And then I'll mix it together just to check the consistency and make sure that it's one that I like and it will be easy to put on. I actually didn't like this, so I added another half a tablespoon of the clay, and some more apple cider vinegar, and then I mix it together. I liked this consistency and I thought it was perfect for the mask. Now we're applying it to our face. I just took a paddle brush and I'm going to be putting it all over my skin. Because it is a waterier consistency that I brewed together, I do have to layer it, so I'm going to be packing it on, trying to create almost like a mud type of filling, or actually just like clay on my face. Very, very thick, so that it can get deep in my pores and clean as best as possible. I'm here putting it on my eyebrows, as you can see, and I'll go ahead and explain why in a little bit, why I do that. And blemishes on my neck that I want to clean. We're just going to keep packing it on. Now the mask is partially dry. It's not completely dry. It still looks very wet, but it is tightening and it is pulsating, and I can tell it's cleaning. So it's almost been 20 minutes and we're about to hit our timer. And now we're gonna go and wash it off. Okay guys, so now that I have that mask off and I can finally talk, I'll let you guys know that my skin feels very, very, very clean. The mask itself is a little difficult to wash off because it does harden. Even with warm water, it does break it up a bit, but you are going to have to spend some time trying to get it off your skin because it's very, very dry. It almost feels like you put a leather face over your face and you can't move. That's how dry it gets when it's hardening. But as of right now, my skin feels very clean. And then these areas in my face that tend to be more dry, like right here, they have actually dried out a little bit. So what I do after I do the face mask to try to put some moisture back in my face without undoing everything that the clay did for my skin is I take some coconut oil. Now this is pure coconut oil. It's the Kroger brand. I'm not even sure if it's unrefined or, you know, all these other cool things that coconut oil can be, but it does say vegan. So yeah, it says 100% coconut oil. So we're gonna put some on our face. I'll just take a tiny bit and focus it mostly on the parts of my face that are a little drier. With this face mask, I've noticed that I do get some peeling, but to be perfectly honest with you, it feels like it's removing dead skin cells. It feels like it's removing my bad skin and giving me healthy new skin, because I've noticed such a big difference in my skin since I started using this product. It doesn't feel as textured. It feels more smooth. My skin looks clearer. I do still have a lot of acne scarring from when I was younger. I also have discolorations, as you can see, but I feel like this mask is making a tremendous difference in the overall healthiness of my skin. I think it's also helping my eyebrows grow in because I used to shave them, and even though everybody told me not to, I would shave them anyway. And I'm trying to grow them back in. I have been putting the clay over my hair every time that I do it. And I've noticed that they've grown in quite a bit over the last month because I had actually no hair on the outsides like this, and I would draw it on, and now after about 3 weeks of letting it grow, it's like almost grown in completely. So I'm really happy about that. I'm trying to go back to natural brows. I don't know if the clay is having an effect on it, but I will keep doing it just in case it is, and I'll let you guys know later what happened with my brows. So I'm not currently tweezing them or anything. Cleaning them up a tiny bit when they get, because I grow kind of like weird hairs around here and some weird ones like up here, and I pluck those, but the general part of my eyebrow is just growing in naturally. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so now that I have put some coconut oil on my face, I do tend to notice with this mask that it kind of dries out my lips. I don't know if it's all of the clay or something, or the tugging, pulling, but it dries out my lips a little bit. So I add some of this lip oil from Ulta. and I just let it hang out on my lips just to re-moisturize them, just so that they don't dry out and I get crusty, especially because I wear a lot of matte lipsticks. They tend to dry out a little bit, so I try to nourish them and put oil on them as much as possible, and I notice that they don't get as chapped. So this was my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you would like, go ahead and try out the mask. I will put the link down below so you can find it, and I hope that it works for you like it's working for me. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, and if you want to stick around and see more of what I've been up to and what I'm doing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to join my little family here on YouTube. If you have something negative to say, I'm sorry that something may or may not offend you, or you may think that I am giving false information. This video is not sponsored, so if you would like to keep the negativity to yourself, I would appreciate it. Of course, if you don't, then that will give you a ban and a block. But anyway, guys, I love you. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you later. So it is the Aztec Secret Healing Mask, and it is Aztec clay. It says the world's most powerful facial, deep pore cleansing, 100% natural calcium bentonite clay, and this is what it looks like. Now, I've used quite a bit of it. I've done a hair mask, and I've also done multiple face masks, so I've used quite a bit. I got this off of Amazon for $12. It got to my house in about 2 days, so it was really, really nice. I've also heard from different people that you can get it from like your health food stores, that they sell them in there, and they're pretty inexpensive as well, so you can get it from there.